Are you tired of manually sending documents to thousands of leads that you receive every day? Then this video is exactly what you need. So hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Pabbly, your one-stop solution for business automation and growth. And today I will demonstrate how you can send WhatsApp welcome kit to JotForm leads. And in this video, I will integrate JotForm, Google Docs and WhatsApp with the help of Pabbly Connect. And after this integration, whenever you will receive a new form submission on your JotForm account, then for that particular lead, a welcome kit document will get created automatically, and after that, that particular lead will receive that particular document on their WhatsApp account. So if you are ready to learn how I'm going to create this amazing automation, then for that, let us jump right onto my screen. Hello everyone, so here on my screen you can see that I have opened this amazing workflow in which I have integrated JotForm, Google Docs, Google Drive and WhatsApp Cloud API with the help of Pabbly Connect, and I have created this integration for my fitness club. And with the help of this integration, whenever any customer fills up a form that I have created on my JotForm account, then that particular customer will automatically receive a welcome kit document on their WhatsApp account. So without any delay, let me show you a real-time example of how this automation will work. And for that, you can see this is the form that I have created for my fitness club, and now I will quickly fill up this form. And after that, when I will submit this form, you will see that on this particular number my customer will receive a welcome kit instantly. So I will select today's date from here, and then I will click on the submit button. And here, as our form is submitted successfully, so I will go back on my WhatsApp account, and in here you can see we have received this message: "Hi Jay, thank you for showing interest in Goodwill Club. We are excited to help you kickstart your fitness journey with us." And here you can see this is the attached link of the document. So when I will click on this document, a welcome kit document will get downloaded, and when I will open this, you can see this is how the welcome kit looks. So if you also want to create this amazing automation, then for that you just have to stay with me for the next 15 minutes. And to start creating this amazing automation, we just have to go on a new tab and enter pabbly.com/connect. And after that, when you will click on this enter button, you will land on this landing page of Pabbly Connect. And in here you can see on the top right corner we got two different options: sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user to Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up free button, and from here you can create a free account for yourself. And for your information, let me tell you that Pabbly Connect gives every new user 100 free credits every month to create such amazing automations. And if you are an existing user, then you just have to click on this sign in button given here. But before clicking on this button, I would like to share with you guys some details about Pabbly's Facebook community. So Pabbly has this amazing Facebook community of over 20,000 members, and here individuals share their ideas and ask questions to our experts. So if you also want to become part of such an amazing community, then for you I will add a link of this community in the description box of this video, so you can go and join our community from there. And now I will go back to my Pabbly Connect account, and in here, as I am an existing user, so I will click on this sign in button, and after that you can see I have got directed on this all apps page of Pabbly, where Pabbly has these 7 amazing and powerful applications. But today, as we are going to use this Pabbly Connect, so I will click on this access now button, and after that you will see that I will get directed on this dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And in here on the right corner you can see we have got this create workflow button. By clicking on this button, I can start creating a workflow for myself. And on the left side here you can see we have got this plus button in front of this folders option. By clicking on this button, I can create a folder for myself, and in those particular folders I can store my workflows to stay organized. Now to start creating a workflow, I will click on this create workflow button, and then I have to choose among these two different workflow builders. First one is our new beta version, and the second one is our classic version. So for today I will select this new beta version, which is modern, faster and more flexible, but you can select any one of them as per your preference. So I will select this particular workflow, and then inside this dialog box I will give a meaningful name to my workflow as this send WhatsApp welcome kit to JotForm leads. And from this second box here I will select this folder in which I want to save my workflow, and then I will click on this create button. And after that you will see that I have got directed on this most important window for our workflow, which hosts this trigger button. And this trigger button is like the event on which I want my workflow to get triggered. And after this button we will work on our action step, and that action step is actually the response towards this particular trigger. So if I talk about definition, trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So basically these two buttons, trigger and actions, are the two basic concepts on which our whole workflow is going to be based on. So now to help you better understand how this trigger and action buttons will work, let me share with you guys my objective for today's video. So today I want that whenever any customer fills a form that I have created on my JotForm account, then automatically that person receives a welcome kit document on their WhatsApp account. So for today, my trigger application will be JotForm. So from this box, I will search for my trigger application JotForm and I will select it from here. So you can see I have selected my trigger application, and now for this trigger event, I will select this new response because I want my workflow to get triggered whenever I receive a new response on my JotForm account. And after that, to connect JotForm with Pabbly Connect, I have to click on this connect button. And here you can see we have received this webhook URL. So first of all, I will copy this webhook URL from here, and then I will open my JotForm account. So here, this is my JotForm account, and in here you can see this is the form that I have created for my fitness club. And now you can see I have entered this name, email, phone number and date. And to connect this form with Pabbly Connect, I will click on this settings button, and from here I will select this particular integrations. And after selecting this integration, inside this search box, I will search for webhook. So you will see that when I will search for this webhook is now visible to me. So I will click on this, and then I will click on this edit integration. And then inside this add webhook box, I will paste the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect, and after that I will click on this complete integration button. And then you can see after that we have to click on this finish button, and then on this publish button to publish our form. So you can see as I have already published my form, so now I will copy the link of this form and then I will paste it in a new tab like this. And here you will see that this form has opened successfully. So now to send a test response to Pabbly Connect, we have to fill up this form, and I will quickly fill up this form. And here I have filled up this form. Now I will click on this submit button, and after that you can see our form is submitted successfully. Now when I will open my Pabbly Connect account, you will see that we have instantly received this response, and in this response we have received all the details that I have entered while filling up that particular form. This means that our trigger step is working all fine. So now for my action application, as I want to send a document to my customers through WhatsApp account, so I will search for my action application WhatsApp, and I will select it from here. And then for this application event, I will select this particular event, send a text message, as I want to send a text message to my customer. And then to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect, I will click on this connect button given here. And after that you can see we have got these two different options: add new connection and select existing connection. So if you have already connected your WhatsApp account with Pabbly Connect, then you can go with the select existing connection. But if you are connecting your WhatsApp account with Pabbly Connect for the first time, then you can go with this add new connection. And after clicking on this add new connection, you have to enter these three following fields: token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. And to get all of these following details, first of all you have to create your WhatsApp Cloud API account. And if you want to learn in detail how you can create your WhatsApp Cloud API account, then for that I will add a link of that particular video explaining how you can create your account in the description box of this video, so you can go and watch that video from there. But to save our time, I will show you directly, and for that you just have to go on a new tab and enter developers.facebook.com, and after that you will land on this particular Meta for Developers page. And first of all, when you are inside this page, you have to create an application for yourself, and you will learn to create an application while creating your WhatsApp Cloud API account. And after that, when you have successfully created an application for yourself, then you have to click on this My Apps given on the right side here, and after that you have to select the application that you have created for yourself. So you can see when I will select this particular application, and after that inside this application in the left side here, the WhatsApp drop down will get visible to me. So you can see when I will click on this drop down, I have to click on this API setup, and inside this API setup you will see that our access token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID will get visible in front of us. So here this button to generate access token is now visible in front of us. So I will click on this button, generate access token, and then on this reconnect to successfully generate our access token. And here, as our access token is generated successfully, so I will copy it from here and then I will paste it inside this token box of Pabbly Connect. And for this phone number ID, you have to go back on this particular page, and here you can see this is the phone number ID and this is the WhatsApp business account ID. So you have to copy this phone number ID from here and you have to paste it inside our account. And for this WhatsApp business account ID, you have to copy it from here and you have to paste it inside this here. and after that you have to click on this save button given on the bottom. So now you can see I have to enter this recipient's phone number and the message which I want to send them to successfully complete this workflow. So for this recipient number, I will take help of mapping to fill up this particular field. And if you want to learn how you can map data, then for that you just have to click on this particular box, and after that you will see that all your previous responses will get visible to you. So when I will click on this particular drop down, you will see that all the responses that I have captured in my trigger step are now visible to me. So from here I will select the recipient's phone number. So you can see when I will scroll and search for recipient's phone number, so this was the recipient's phone number, so I will select it from here, and here you can see the number is mapped successfully. And for this message I will quickly type down the message which I want to send to my customer. And here you can see I have typed down the message inside this particular box. You can see I have entered this text: hi, thank you for showing interest in Goodwill Club. But now as I want to make this message more customized and more personalized, so for that in front of this hi I will add the name of my customer. So to map the name of my customer, I will again click on this drop down, and you will see that when I will scroll down and I will search for the name of my customer, so this is the name of my customer. So when I will select it, and here you can see the name of my customer has been mapped successfully. And further you can see I have wrote this: we are excited to help you kickstart your fitness journey with us. And in front of this welcome kit, I want to attach the link of the PDF which I want to send to my customer. But as I want to make the PDF customized and personalized for my customer, that's why inside this automation I will add one more step, which will be Google Docs. And you will see that I will search for my action application Google Docs, and I will select it from here. And after that, for this application event, I will select this event create document from template, because I have already created a template inside my Google Docs account. And you can see this is the template, and I have made it dynamic by adding these two curly brackets in front of this text and two curly brackets at end of this text. And now I will go back on my Pabbly Connect account, and then to connect Google Docs with Pabbly Connect, I will click on this connect button given here. And you can see I have again got these two different options: add new connection and select existing connection. And this time also I will go with this add new connection, and then I will click on this sign in with Google. And from this side here I will select this particular account which I want to connect with Pabbly Connect, and then after that I will click on this continue button to grant access. And here our connection is created successfully. And now I have to fill up these following fields. So for this template document, you can see the template which I have created for my fitness club has got selected automatically. But if you want to select a template for yourself, then you just have to click on this drop down, and here in this drop down all the documents that you have created for yourself in your Google Docs account will get visible to you. And after that you can select any one of them. And for this new document's name, I want to enter the name of my document, so I will type down the name as, so you can see I have wrote down welcome kit for, and in front of this slash I want to add the name of my customer. So to map the name of my customer, I will again click on this drop down, and after that this was the name of my customer, so I will select it from here. And then for this document's location, first of all I will click on this button so I can enter the text inside this particular box. And then for this document's location, I will go back on my Google Drive, and you will see that this is the particular folder in which I want to save the welcome kit document for my customer. So I will select the folder ID of this folder from this here, and then I will copy it and I will paste it inside my Pabbly Connect account like this. And for this lead name, you can see this lead name is the dynamic field that I have created inside my template document. So for this lead name, I want to enter the name of my lead. So inside this again I will map the name of my customer. So you can see this Rakesh Kumar was the name of my customer, so I have also mapped it. And now I have to click on the save and send test request button to successfully create a customized and personalized document for my customer. But before that, let me share with you guys that why I have typed down some of the text manually and why I have took help of mapping to enter some of the text. So if I tell you in simple words, when we map data, then that particular data becomes dynamic. It means that whenever Pabbly Connect will detect any new data, it will automatically update the old data with the new captured data. But if I will fill these fields manually, like you can see, I have typed down this text welcome kit for, then this particular text will become static and it will not change unless we manually change it. So this means that we have to maintain a balance while we fill up these fields. Like if I want some data to remain static, then I will type it down manually. But if I want some data to get changed automatically, then I will map it. So now I hope that you have understood why I have took help of mapping to enter some of these following data. And now I will click on this save and send test request button, and hereafter we have received this response, and with this we have successfully created a document inside our Google Drive. So when I will open this, you will see that this new document welcome kit for Rakesh has been created successfully. So when I will open this, you can see the name of my lead has successfully got entered inside this personalized document. So now as I want to send this document to my customer on their WhatsApp account, so for that I will go back to my Pabbly Connect account, and in here you can see in the response of our Google Docs, we have received the document ID, but we have not received a URL. So to retrieve a URL, I will add one more step inside my workflow, and that will be Google Drive. So I will search for my action application Drive from here, and then I will select it. And for this application event, I will select this particular event, share a file with anyone, and then I will click on this connect button. And here also I will again go with this add new connection, and then click on this sign in with Google. And from here I will select this particular account, and then I will click on this continue button, and after that you will see that our connection is created successfully. And now I have to enter the file ID inside this particular box, and to enter this file ID, first of all again I will turn on this button, and then I will delete this particular text from here, and after that you will see that when I will click on this box, these responses are now visible to me. So when I will click on this Google Docs drop down, you can see this is the document ID. So I will select it from here, and here I have successfully mapped my document ID. And now I will click on this save and send test request button, and after that you will see we have received the name of our document, and we have also received this application/PDF. So now I can map this particular link inside my WhatsApp Cloud API action step. So I will go back and I will open my WhatsApp Cloud API action step, and then in front of this welcome kit, when I will click, and from this Google Drive drop down, I will select this particular response application/PDF. So here you can see the link of our PDF has been mapped successfully. And now you can see for this recipient's mobile number below this particular box, you can see this text is written, enter the recipient's mobile number with country code. And you can see as we have not received a country code with this response, that's why we have to add a country code inside this particular box. And as I am running this particular fitness club for India only, that's why I will enter my country code as +91. But if you are running a fitness club for your own country, then you can add your local country code. So I will add 91 in front of this particular phone number, as we have to enter the country code without plus sign. And after that, as I have successfully filled all of these following details, so now I will click on this save and send test request button. We have successfully received this response. This means that a new WhatsApp messages has been delivered on my customer's WhatsApp account. And here when I will open my WhatsApp account, you will see that this new message, hi Rakesh, thank you for showing interest in Goodwill Club, has been delivered here successfully. And now when I will open this particular documents link, then this particular document has been downloaded successfully, and I will open this for you. And here you can see this is the exact same document that I had shown you in my Google Docs account. So with this, I have successfully demonstrated how you can create this amazing integration. So with the help of this automation, whenever any customer will fill a form that you have created for yourself on your JotForm account, then after that, the same customer will receive a welcome kit document on their WhatsApp account. So you can go and also create such an amazing automation for yourself with the help of Pabbly Connect. And if you want to clone this workflow, then for you, I will add a link of this workflow in the description box of this video. So you can go and clone this workflow from there. And if you like this video, then please consider subscribing to Pabbly's YouTube channel. And for more such amazing videos, please do comment below on which topics do you want to see videos from us. And thank you for watching this video. Not only these applications, you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit us at this given website here. Also, if you like this video, then please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with our friends. Thank you.